Yeah, so I'm not going to go through all the chapters because it's a lot. Like, I think it's more than 10 chapters in here. But obviously some long, some short. But yeah, it's really... Okay, I'm going to share some of the chapters. Our name, it's in the beginning, dethroned. Straight, the main chick. You know? Which is, I think that's something that's still happening even today. The fight for relevance in terms of being the main chick. Yeah, people still want to be the main chick, you know. Damaged goods, becoming damaged goods, where she talks about how she fell pregnant before marriage, out of wedlock. Young black and female, dangling carrots. This is where she talks about I think it was, yeah, it's a chapter about like where she worked for a company in Joburg that was owned by black women, and like, you know, how back in the day, remember when women could only get contracts by sleeping with people? That's what she talks about there. Juicy stuff. Ready to settle for less. I think we all know that's probably about a man and settling for less. And then she writes a letter to her friend Dumi, which is written, "Dear Dumi." That's also very emotional. And then the next chapter is about divorcing me and becoming his. So like, yeah, there's a lot, you know. There's one where she talks about the paparazzi, also about the Me Too, #MeToo movement, you know, how it also in South Africa is and should be a factor. She talks about raising a rebel queen, so raising her daughter, you know, how she raised her daughter. She even refers to like amazing women in the past, where she talks about divine feminine, not feminist, where she talks about Bo Queen of Sheba, Bo Cleopatra, you know, Queen Nandi of the Zulu Kingdom, Queen Nefertiti, I think that's how you say it. Yes, you know, so it's really, the chapters, each chapter has something amazing. It's gonna teach you something amazing. So my chapter that I really loved was, I'm gonna find it, guys, the Dudu syndrome. The Dudu syndrome. Okay, so I make notes. I don't know if you guys make notes in your, you know, while I'm reading. Yes, bear with me, my handwriting. It's a smart people handwriting. So yeah, you know, the Dudu syndrome is basically about how women eventually turn on each other, you know, which now I can't find. Okay. This is something that I highlighted that she wrote. She writes, "Dudu's encounter taught me to be more vigilant in my interactions with other women. I often observe how they treat each other as first point of insight into their character, because how you relate to other women is a reflection of the relationship you have with yourself, sis. Yes, how you see them is actually a mirror staring right back at you. You can't extend what is not already in you. You can't pour out something you are not full of, sis. When you recognize another queen, it is in honor of the queen in you." Listen, so the Dudu syndrome is basically, you know how women are, man. Like, she helped this lady. This lady was, I think it was the daughter of the cleaner or something like that. But you'll read, buy my book and read. So she helped that lady start a business. When Miss Ayanda was still in corporate, she helped this lady start a business. You know, she helped her with everything in the beginning, and she helped her get funding from people in corporate. Then this Dudu lady just starts, you know, when she starts making the 90, I think 5 years into, you know, being rich, she starts ignoring Ayanda. She now all of a sudden hates her. Ayanda, I think, was close to the family or something. And then she starts hating and disliking her. And I'm like, but like, no girl, this lady helped you start your business and you're out there hating on her, you know. So it became a whole thing. And then I realized that it's a thing that women do for each other. She was even talking about, I think she also mentioned it when other women are like, let's say like you see this dress and then you ask me, oh my gosh, where did you buy this dress? And then I'm just like, I'm not going to tell you, or I lie and say I got it in Paris somewhere, because I don't want to tell you where I actually bought it. I won't tell you where I bought it because like then it will be like advertising, so but I don't have the Duda syndrome. But yeah, let's say maybe I'm like, no man, I got it at Woolies, or I don't even tell you where I got it. There are women who do that, who are like, they just don't want to share information with us, or they don't even want to tell us, like, somebody like, please teach me how to do brows. Brows on fleek. Nami, I want to be on fleek. But like Mogel is just like, I don't know how to, or I can only do it for myself. Like, okay, but teach me how to do it. It's something that women have. I don't know if it's a jealousy that we have towards each other. I know I was rambling there. I don't know if it's like a jealousy that we have towards each other or something, but it's something that women have at some point in their life, where we are either jealous towards another woman, so we become mean because we feel a certain way, therefore we project whatever we feel. So like, we see a girl flaunting her natural hair, and then we're like, oh my gosh, my relaxed hair is more beautiful than yours, or like, my natural hair is more beautiful than yours. You have issues with your hair. That's why you feel like another woman's hair is more beautiful. Your hair is more beautiful than another woman's hair. You wouldn't need to put down another woman if you felt confident and comfortable in yourself. I think I'm gonna close it off here, guys, because like I can talk. But I'm gonna close off with something that she said in the chapter Paparazzi Lenses, which says, when I was absolutely sure that my validation came from no one but God first and me second, I was able to move forward in strength and peace. That rooting is so important, because without it, I could not go into the world purposefully. So I think this definitely is something to live by. You need to, like, those are the only two people who you have to take. It's God and yourself. Those are the only two people who you have to take like shit from, basically. Like, okay, sorry, not shit from God, but like, God is the only one that matters. His opinion of you is the only opinion that matters. And then second, your opinion of you is the only opinion that matters. Your husband's opinion doesn't matter. Whoever, your parents, your siblings, your child's opinion. I mean, unless you're a bad parent. But I think God will tell you that you're being a bad parent. God will tell, if you listen, that is. You will know, unembeza, your conscience will tell you that you are being a bad human being. Therefore, you have to change. And I think if you follow that and you listen to that, you listen to your intuition. We have intuition as women. We are blessed. So blessed that is one of the main things that we have. Like, we have great discernment. If we really tap into our spirit, we have amazing discernment. When we were at that storytelling event, Sis Ayanda spoke about how women back generations ago were basically the altar. She was talking about Umsam, I think it's Zulu word for altar, and that's where men came to come ask for blessings or prayers or whatever, so that they could go to war or whatever they needed to do. So we are that. We're like, life comes from us, guys. We are so important. Even if you don't have children, but you have the ability to give life. Listen, that's how important you are. That's how spiritual you are as a being. So I feel like we have a responsibility to take care of ourselves. We have a responsibility to unbecome what the world wants us to be, or what the world has made us to be. If you believe that your beauty is only in your bum, and how the shape of your bum, and how big your boobs are, and what your facial beauty looks like, then you need to unbecome that, so that you can become what God says you should become, and who God says you should become, so that you can live a happy and prosperous life, guys. Because it sucks being sad, and it sucks being what the world says you are. When the world is so messed up, the world itself does not know what it is. So yes, guys, I really recommend this book. Read this book. Buy this book. The exclusive books, it's there. I don't know where else you can buy it. buy this book, read the book, you know, see how you can align it to your life and how you're living your life. See if it will help you. You know, tell me in the comments if you've read this book, if you've bought this book, if you've heard about this book. Tell me if, you know, anything. Let's talk about the book. Let's talk about how amazing this lady is. And let's talk about how amazing she made Phumelelo from Isibaya to become as well. Because, oh, girl, I can't wait to see the rest of the storyline. Okay. Anywho, thank you so much for staying with me in my long review. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.